a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's get shit cracking, boy.
On first down, it's Lynch. And his first look is incomplete. Tried to get that one to Jake Butt, and now it's second down.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And the wideout in motion. Second and 10 now. It's Lynch. And the catch
that cannot be a completion, bro.
Sanders. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
Right.
Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So here we go, first and 10 now. Now back to throw.
Oh, he wants to throw corner routes all day. Okay.
Incomplete.
My man out here doing 3 hot routes per play. Okay, boy. Okay, boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Controller just died. That's not cool. What the fuck? What the fuck? Turn this on. Hey, yo. Who has a controller in their hand? What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck, son? Give it here.
Brings up third down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group. open. We just saw it there on that play. It came
Yo,
in, made the
that's fucking
contact
wild.
just as he's trying to haul it in.
Ten yards to go on third. They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go! Leopard! Leopard! Watching that body! Leopard! Leopard! Watching that body! 40!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Good boy.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. This is a nice little stretch he's putting together. Remember, 3 sacks last week.
And now he's off to the races in this game because he thinks, okay, that's the start of something big because he's in a zone. He's locked in. So offensively, you've got to occupy him. Maybe even run the ball at him as opposed to passing it so he can't just pin his ears back and rush the quarterback.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
No, Jack, Patriot! Patriot!
They're going to look to throw. He's got his
That's
hands
a completion. What?
and he will have the first before he's brought
Come
down
on,
right
bro.
on the chalk of the 20.
That's a
Give him
malarkey,
14
please.
yards there and a Denver first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Back down, Philly, here we go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. They go back to the ground now with Miller. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Oh, long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
All right, here we go.
They'll drop to throw.
What up, nigga?
Complete. The
Fuck
contact
you,
made the
boy.
ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down
Holding
here. Now
3
the field
after a
shrinks.
fucking
They
random
struggle to
controller was
convert,
taken
and
from
that
the game
last
station.
incompletion brings up 4th.
Turned on.
And Charles,
Had
they
to
get
go
the field
find it.
goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
We'll find the
Work with me on
baby
this
with
one.
the controller.
You know what I'm about to say, right?
Held him to 3 on the
Bend but
first
don't
drive, man.
break.
Good shit.
That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run out of. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
Oh, nah, not those suggestions. What the fuck are we doing here?
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here's carry number 1 for Kenneth Dixon. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Wow, called the wrong damn play.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
And the back goes into motion.
Come on, 72. You're the veteran of the squad.
So that'll back him up 5. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Dixon again. And he'll power his way up near the 25. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with third and about 6 yards to go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And that is
manned him up.
incomplete.
Good job.
Now that's a great opening series defensively. You force what
You got
should
deep
be
blue,
a
you
3
manned
and
him
out on your opening possession.
And great coverage there on third down to force the incompletion to set up fourth. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he'll get this
job,
one up
22.
to about the 39 here. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action and hit them over the top.
He'll look to throw. It's caught. Stills right side. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. The Broncos on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now a handoff to the fullback, Janovich. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Jake Shum to punt it away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line.
Kwame Jackson. Excuse me, sir. Let's get it, boy.
He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. first down. Mahomes.
Oh, nice work.
Intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Nice work.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
They go play action here on first down.
Get him.
Out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh, shit.
It's a big play there for the Broncos.
I'm so tired of him relying on that shit to beat me.
Defending a deep route, even when it's thrown on time, is very difficult. But when he's able to maneuver outside of the pocket, that's almost unfair. He's bought extra time. His offensive line has protected him. And now when the ball's in the air, the guy downfield has a chance to make a better adjustment. That's just wrong on every level as far as the defender is concerned.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's first and goal. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They're going to go with a tight end here on the right
Today, boy.
play.
Holding. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Hey, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hole.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Excuse me.
So now it's first and goal. After the penalty, it's Miller. Wiggles
No way.
Still going.
On your line. Good job, 31.
13 yards
Good job,
on the
31.
pickup, and that'll bring up a second and goal.
Got sucked inside right there.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. And they'll give Miller another crack. And he'll get in.
Yep.
Touchdown,
Good job.
Denver.
Good job, bro.
Lamar Miller with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And he's able to put it through. Now McManus on to kick this one
Thrown
off.
9 picks in 9 games. Not good, man.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And out come the Chiefs now. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will find his man on the outside. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling at the moment.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about. He used to say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad.
That's an incompletion. Come on, bro.
One that's incomplete.
Need that back, man. I was about to say this fucking formation I have slants. Good.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Detroit!
Now a handoff for Dixon. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. It's caught at the 10.
Fuck you, nigga. Don't show me single high safety no more.
Kansas City touchdown.
Ever, buddy.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek the freak.
Number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs
One read.
get this back within a touchdown.
Is he close to the line of scrimmage or not? Is that DB close to the line of scrimmage or not, buddy?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Yo, my player literally got stuck. I don't know if y'all saw that, but my strong safety got stuck.
Just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. 23 yards on the play. A first
Adam
down
Coach,
carry
come here, boy.
for Miller. A swift move, but not a ton to show for it. Tackle just on the other side of midfield. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
On second down, here's Miller. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line.
Second quarter, baby. Let's go.
Leverage going and they're controlling things.
Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Bronco football to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Come on, brother. What it's gonna be, boy?
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. In motion left here, Sanders. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
That's
Give him
mad
7
annoying.
on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Hurry up, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. The tree. Over.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing left side, it's
Gotta be
complete.
kidding me with this, bro.
And he gets this one all the way
Gotta be
down
kidding me with
inside
this,
the
bro.
15, just shy of the 10.
All right, next no's
A
blocking the
really
fast
nice
back. I'm gonna
gain
block
of
the shot on this time.
25
Watch
yards.
this. Go 3 wide. Go 3 wide, boy. Go 3 wide. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. There you go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll go backwards
What
here.
I tell you,
Losing
bye.
yardage to the
What I tell you,
14.
bye.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second
Kicking
down.
3 here, buddy.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Underneath for Miller. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6,
You were in hard
and
right
that'll
there.
make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw here.
Okay.
No escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Looking for
This has
zone,
been a
but guess
pretty
what it is,
sensible
boy?
drive. They've had some
Man, let's
success.
get it.
Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December
Yay,
left.
more football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Set. Green 39. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And quick throw here, that's complete. And I think he's going to go.
Excuse me, sir.
They're not
Got
gonna
reservations
get
for
him.
6, baby.
20,
Reservations for 6, baby.
all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
What it do, nephew?
A big play there.
Senior blitzes how many times now, my guy?
Chiefs have tied it, and they
You know
can
when you
take
move the
lead with
safeties,
an
they're
extra
coming.
point.
Come on, buddy.
And he'll
Body.
bang that one through.
Simple adjustments, man. 14 points off 2 plays. Let's go. Quick
The
strike
kickoff
offense,
unit
boy.
is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this
I
time.
don't know if that helped with the contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Let's go. 319.
They begin with a run by Miller. And he'll wind up with about 6.
Shot that gap a little harder.
The 30 to the 31.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Here we go now.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Yo, you gotta dunk that shit.
Oh, man, that was close.
You gotta dunk that shit.
To change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down.
Mo Nelly.
Sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They run it with Janovich, the fullback.
Good scrape. Let's go.
Up to about the 34.
Go, Eligwe. My guy. My guy.
Came up about a yard short, but I can't help it, Brandon. I love it when the big guy gets the football and he tries to battle his way forward. There's something about those guys carrying the ball and watching people trying to stop them. That's just great theater.
And the Chiefs now getting set to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that
94.
easy here.
God damn it.
Broncos get
Slid protect to the left, too, bro.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually
Slid
extend
protect
up
to the left,
into the air and turn
That's
into a
fucked up,
wall.
son.
And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
On 2nd down, it's Dixon. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
It seemed like the situation was 2nd and a mile to go for a 1st down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is
get in there. Do that first, boy.
Pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a 3rd down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
You cannot
and he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
He gagged me on that one, bro. Not gonna lie. Hey, you don't want to press Tyreek Hill, buddy.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Now the pressure comes and he goes
That's a sack?
just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Come on now.
He was looking for his tight end, Crockett Gilmore, there. And it's 3rd down.
Huh.
Let's go. Green, over. Gun.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
I need you to hold on to that 88.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
Seen that cover 6, bro.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
And out of bounds.
You did that one, boy.
Depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. And Denver getting set to take the field. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game. All right, in baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
10th carry now.
What'll do, boy? Bring it here. Bring it here, boy.
Play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. Looking to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. 3rd down here. The Broncos on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Here we go. Detroit! Over!
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
You get an injury. Interesting. Who's hurt? That's that linebacker. All right.
So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
Not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though this offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points.
See if you're going to give it to me again.
And now here comes Kansas City. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The drive begins with a run by Dixon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the Steel Curtain was played. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
Oh, my God.
The rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Nice little blitz there, guy.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
No, check, Patriot. Set, blue, landing. Back 99,
I just wanted to see what it was. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Back 99, Philly, here we go. Watch him now, Barney. Back 99, Philly, here we go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Love it. Put my defense back in the field.
The Broncos will burn another timeout here. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Play with fire, buddy.
46
more and more snaps you have on offense, the less likely you are to succeed.
No return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So
and that's caught inside the 30.
Stop with the PA next to that.
And all the way home for a Broncos score. J.J. Nelson, 77 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability.
All right, bro.
And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
One play, 77 yards. All right.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
Okay.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
She shouldn't have caught him, bro. Cut it out.
Down at about the 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, my God, bro.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On the give, this is Dixon. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Now Thomas. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I like what they were thinking on defense. Just guard the first down sticks. Don't let anyone pass that. Didn't matter whether they threw it or ran it. They just ended up rallying to the football on the running play and stopped them short of a first down.
Last play and a half. Why not, bro?
Thomas. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it.
In trouble.
Let me load up, son.
Back at the 8-yard line. Shane Ray in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Okay, baby. These sacks on first down is really killing me, bro. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Brooks. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Now
oh my! Why would he lob it up there like that? Like what?
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. Fighting ahead at the 15. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral down near the 11-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And a big tackle there as the defender runs right through it. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit.
All right. Okay.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Grant. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Nice play, bro.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
But they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
Get a drive, man.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Over the middle, complete. It's Brooks. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
Hold it. Come on, bro. I blocked 6. You ain't got to hold.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down.
Gotta trust that read. I gotta trust that read, bro.
Get him back at his own 3-yard line.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far.
You gotta trust that read.
It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd down, here's Dixon. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so
to win this game, bro.
Job done in fine style.
Offense can't do shit right now.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. And coming out now, the Broncos. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Thank
Chiefs
you.
are going to get him. Chris Jones. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his tight end, Jake Butt. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
We got to get pressure on this quarterback, son.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
They get off to the top.
He'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Partner, I know that play didn't work very well, but an old New York Giants quarterback taught me a lesson a long time ago. Sometimes running the draw actually takes courage and play calling. You're actually setting something up for later in the game, and just because it was unsuccessful then doesn't mean it won't be successful later.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. Might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Two running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
As diverse as the running game has become in the NFL, there's still a place for the fullback position. And on that play, he gained nice yardage.
Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game.
Spark offense, let's go, boy.
4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throw left side complete. It's Hill. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
That fucker came out of nowhere.
He's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And some room to maneuver. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach
Shooting ourselves in the
on his
foot,
play
man.
sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep
pressure, and he's going to be
More
taken
of that, sir.
down. They sack him back right around the 44.
More of that, sir.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 14. The tight end in motion right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. In double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to go up top again. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
He knows how to
and you just
cover
know
it.
when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Caught on the right side by Treadwell. That one goes for 24 yards. Back now here on EA Sports. They go play action here on first down. He completes it to Treadwell. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them out.
Yo, I hit the fucking check down, bro. Like they're giving him this shit, son.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Fucking insane, bro. I'm hitting the check down.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. On play action, it's Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. Past the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Denver. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
It's over.
Ain't over till it's over, homie.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Dancing to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brooks. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 30 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind?
Ain't over till it's over, homie.
You could actually maybe write this game off?
Play to the whistle.
Not yet.
Win and lose or draw,
Not
homie.
with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Good play.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Dixon.
He's hurt. Defense, all right, bet. Question is, 3rd and 3, will they sub in Anthony Thomas at halfback?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And again, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. But I think
and the ball stays right there. Okay.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm trying to be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been there.
And the ball stays right there.
Alrighty. How this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The counter, it's Miller. No gain on the play, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Again, it's Miller. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run
right there.
That still
actually
leaves
have
him
a chance.
with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Impossible,
4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw.
Need that fumble. I need that fumble.
Incomplete.
Where the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
Give me a chance to return this one. Be punting it to the side. It's a short field.
He gets this one away. Boy, it's another boomer. Returnable here from the 38.
Oh, if I got past his user, I'm gone.
Yards on the punt there. And it's Chiefs football.
I got past his
First and 10.
Yeah.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out on the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. Away with nothing. That's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. And that one results in 35 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots.
Oh, that's not a TD?
He was looking for Tyreek Hill that
time. You gotta be kidding me on that one, bro.
Down this close to goal, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I really can't see my comments right now, homie.
I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Second down following the incompletion. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And
he just walked right through
that. There and take him down. Von Miller in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year.
Well, when in doubt.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Down.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Get the fuck out the way! Oh my God, son.
A critical one here if they're going to get any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Being chased out left. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal.
9 sacks.
And the Broncos will take over on downs. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field. Yeah,
just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
It's over.
When do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 10 yards still left on 2nd down. Now Miller, he's had a big workload here tonight. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out all day and play.
Have fun watching this game and breaking this down.
Vikings game tomorrow.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's for the free stat, homie.
Back at his own 6-yard line. Tanoh Passanio in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
SACKK.
Here's Jacob.
Yo, what if I win this game, though?
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Gotta bring his slow ass back from 85 speed ass.
Vikings win. Yay.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that.
One shot at hitting the end zone right here.
15.
Gotta be quick.
The Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
Gotta be quick.
Eagles gonna get blown out.
Mahomes now on first down. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down deep into Bronco territory. They give him a gain of 38. First and goal from the 5.
Then I will be Vikings v Pats.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Vikings win the Super Bowl.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On second down, here's Mahomes. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller in there to drop him, and his great season
Vikings
continues.
will win 2-8.
Bro, can you stop saying fucking God damn Vikings? Get off their nuts. Jesus
Gonna need better
Christ.
protection here. Third and long.
Holy shit balls, bro.
Now here's Mahomes.
You made some big plays.
That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Thank you, sir.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going. It is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Broncos are close to finishing off this football game. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down.
Plus the game because there's a lack of commitment to the run game.
Get out of there.
That's really all it is. Happens, though. Hey, man.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Denver, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will head home next week to take on the LA
Chargers. A lot more cover 2, man. Next time I play him.
It's just their second loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
YouTube your ass. What? Terrence, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night, everybody.
Emoji Gorilla Harambe.
Emoji Gorilla Harambe. What? Porque. I waiting on this other invite. So, I mean, our receiver still got stats. My
Emoji raised fist.
4 picks last week, 3 picks this week. That's not good, bro. That is not good. 2.2 yards of carry for his halfback, though. That's clutch. Ugh. JJ Nelson beat me. Speed, bruh. Gotta pay attention to who's on the goddamn field.
Back to the lab.
Oh, it ain't even back to the lab type shit, bro. Like, I lost because of fucking a mental lapse here. I did not commit to the run at all. Look at my rush attempts. 8 rush attempts, 29 pass attempts. It was a two-score game for most of this game, so that's where I lost. Let's go ahead and get some pictures real quick for the recap. Sack right here. This is Stevenson. Running around the edge on his left-handed QB. Let me get that. Fat ass old lineman over there. That's a big boy. This is the type of plays that I lost on right here. This. PA max protect. That's the plays I lost on. Nothing else beat me, bro. Nothing about his offense is scary at all. It's the Saints offense. I know how to run that offense. Yeah. Right here, single high safety. Against any DB in the league, bro. I don't care who the fuck it is. You're gonna get torched eventually. Tyreek Hill for a 70-yard TD. All the points scored in this game was off of big plays or turnovers. That's it. Go ahead and snap this screenshot real quick. Boop. Hassan Brooks, 84 yards. Let's see which one this was. Oh, yeah, this is a flat route. This is a flat route. Excuse me, slow-ass linebacker. I got reservations for 6, boy. Alright, I gotta get into this other game in a second here, so I'm just trying to speed this up. Bruh, look at this. JJ Nelson, 77 yards. Basically fucking block everybody and just send him on a streak. Told me when I was aggressive. You know, it is what it is, though. It is what it is, and it is what it isn't. Jakeem Grant, 13-yard touchdown. Yeah.
Went for too many big plays.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that I go for big plays. It's more so like I'm just an aggressive defensive player. I don't give up anything underneath. If you're gonna beat me, you're gonna beat me over the top. And I just cannot do that when he has that much speed on the outside. He's got like 3 players over 96 speed. That's all it is, bro. And this right here, this back-to-back interceptions. This was crazy. Because alright, so at the snap of this ball right here, right, I'm running mesh underneath with a dig and a post, and my dig is taken away, so I'm like, fuck it, throw the post, right? Yeah, it's too deep safety. It's not smart. Not smart at all. Ramik Wilson gets an interception right here. This is him trying to put it up one-on-one with his tight end on probably one of the better cover linebackers in the league. There it is. That's a pick. Let's go ahead and snap that picture real quick, though. Ramik Wilson showing those wide receiver hands. He's a boss. Jake Butt had no chance. A linebacker with better hands than your tight ends. Sorry, buddy. No points scored in the 4th quarter. This ball came out late. Yeah, this was a sack fumble, but that came out late. 4th and 18, 30-yard completion. Gonna step up into the pocket against a 3-man rush. Wait for your out route to bounce off the sideline. Come back into the field of play. Bang. That's why out routes are dangerous. Try to get a nice little picture here. Fumble, Brandon Marshall recovers, blah, 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 blah. He just kept taking sack after sack after sack. 3rd and 8 right here. Tries to run a screen. Going to get Tano Passanio in there for a sack. Charting another sack on his season. Clutch. Blah, 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 blah. All right, that's it, man. I love Pizza Head. Grease. I'm out.